So okay, finally we can move on to the next part, and I'm going to duplicate this stamp layer, Control or Command J to duplicate this, and I'm going to call this shape. So yes, you are right, we are going to work with shape right now. And to do this, I'm going to liquefy. So just liquefy, and let's zoom this in so you're going to know what I'm going to do. First of all, I don't like the shape of the forehead. I think that area is just too cut. So I'm just going to pull it up a bit to make a bit roundy shape. I don't like this eyebrow as well. I don't like the shape, so I want to make this a bit more roundy. I'm going to pull up the bone over here to make this a bit more sharpened, a little bit work on the neck, a little bit over here, and I'm just going to pull up the cheekbones. And this nose, I'm not going to change the shape. Usually, if not the fingers, I would change the shape. I would just cut out this bone over here, but I cannot really do this right now to keep this look natural. So I'm just going to change the shape just a little bit on the nose, but not too much to keep the real look. And I'm going to start with Forward Warp tool. First of all, when you choose this, you might have the high pressure. And if you don't see all of this, the reason probably is because you didn't check advanced mode. So check advanced mode. And if the pressure is too high, I don't really recommend that, because as you can see, it's pulling too much. If you change the pressure into a smaller one, it's not really much. So I prefer to keep the pressure really small. So small values, so you can keep a bit more control, maybe not 17 but around 30 I would recommend, and I find it work really nice for me, maybe 27. So, and density is actually how much it's going to catch. As you can see, now I don't have density in area at all. If I pull it higher, it's going to catch the bigger area. So let's zoom this. Not sure how many times I did this. Okay, so I'm starting with Forward Warp tool, and I'm going to zoom this into the forehead. So I'm going to make the size of my brush a bit bigger and pull it up here to make this shape a bit more rounded. Of course, don't forget about the hair, because if we're going to pull it up here, we have to shape the area here. So I'm just going to pull it up, so you can see, just like this. It's going to look so much better, I believe. I'm sure about this. It's going to look better. I know this from my own experience. A little bit hair, they're going to look a bit more natural. Just like that. Here's all fine, so I'm going to the neck, and I'm going to make this a bit thin. Of course, not too much, because you've probably seen a lot of magazines and it doesn't look that great, so just keep some control when you're doing this, not too much. Of course, a little bit over here, but still not too much, because I just don't want to change the shape of the hair. And actually this model has a really nice body, so there's no need to change so many things. And here it's a bit too high, so I'm just going to pull it down. And the neck over here. I made some mistakes, so just don't be afraid to do a step back if you feel you didn't do this right. Once again. I feel my computer is lagging, so it makes this a bit more difficult. Okay, I feel it looks okay now. And of course I'm just going to shape this bone over here, pull it up just a little bit here. Of course you have to adjust this to your own model, don't do the same steps because every image is different, and with every image we have actually different things to do. I'm just going to change to this one called Gloss tool, and to make the cheekbone a bit more visible I'm just going to hit a few times to pull it up. And it's actually similar here, but instead of pressure we have rate, so don't set the rate too high at 100% because it's not going to work maybe so well. It's better to keep this lower, so then you can be sure you actually really have some of the control. And let's go to the nose. I'm going to go back to the forward rope tool. Most of the work we do in this using this tool, and I'm just going to pull down, but not really much because we don't want to destroy the image here, so just a little bit. And I'm just going to pull down this area here because it won't look natural if I'm not going to do this, because we have the tone line over here which actually can characterize how the nose was going. And the next thing, as I was saying about eyebrows, I'm just going to pull up over here because this area is pretty low, so just pull up here and pull down here a bit, and as you can see already this shape is so much better. It's roundy, it looks nice, beautiful. So a few more times here. Now I can pull it up here. Okay, so I really believe it looks so much better. You can spend as much time as you want. I don't really want to work on it too long. It's a course, I understand it's not really huge fun when the lessons are too long, so I'm trying to do this as quick as possible because of the fact it's a course. So okay, when you feel you are done, hit OK, and we can see how far we've gone. That was before and that's after. You can agree, I believe, that this image looks a bit better. We didn't change too many things. We work a little bit with the hair, a little bit with the forehead. So if you find something is wrong, just always do a step back and you can fix it.